No matter how grim things may look, I'll continue doing what I've been doing. It's all I can do, really. My daughter and I both will pray for your victory and safe return. This is simply unbelievable. It's simply absurd. East returning to the surface? What is this world coming to? Good things? I used to always look down on the surface and imagine what it would be like to stand down there. And now I could conceivably go anywhere, no restrictions. It's a hard concept to imagine. East has returned to the surface without a sound or shudder. Perhaps the goddesses smiled upon us. For one would expect a collision with such forces in play, and if that had happened, well, I'm just glad my family is safe. See, Blitz is the only logical guy here. Like, it's on the surface? Goddesses must have done it then, because otherwise, you know, crash. I'm scared. What are we gonna do? That's a good question, Tanya. What are you scared of? Is there a spider, or having an existential crisis, or is it something, you know, relevant to East being on the surface again? How you doing, Hadat? East has descended to the ground. The legend has been silenced for 700 years, but now the story has an end. I believe in you, Adol. You hold within you the blessings of the twin goddesses. And not just them, everyone you meet seems to trust you implicitly. You have a true gift. It's called charisma. I stacked that when we started. For you, there is nothing at all to fear. Just press onward and keep your chin up. You will succeed. If I don't, I will save state until I do. Let's talk about, Sada. I can't tell you how relieved I am to know that Maria is safe. Has Sada heard the good news yet? I believe I saw him preparing her grave earlier. Someone had best let him know before he throws himself in it. I'm sorry to keep bothering you, Adol, but would you go tell him? I didn't even think of this, to go tell Sada about Maria. I should have. Thanks to you, Adol, we were able to fulfill our mission. You have my sincerest gratitude. I pray that you will be able to accomplish this task. Maria, words cannot convey how relieved I am that she is alive and well. This is surely the blessing of the goddesses. Sada will be overjoyed. And we're done here. Unless he wants to talk about the empty house. Now, Marl's remains were found at her home, but her brother's body was missing. Even now, I still remember it as if it were yesterday as dusk hit. Felt like the sky was stained in blood. Alright, I think we're done here. Unless he had something to say about Solomon Shrine, but I doubt he did. Come again, anytime. And then, Tarf is no longer here, right? He's at the end of the game. Can't grab any more of these, right? No, we're good. East, back on the world's surface. Is this the will of the goddesses? I believe things will turn out just fine. Surely the goddesses smile upon us, no? I don't see how else we could be on the surface and not have everybody dead. So, is anybody back in the abandoned house right now? Did I rescue one of the people that were from here? Doesn't look like it. It's kind of weird. I kind of expected that. Wait, Maria is safe? Truly? Yes, Sada, we did it! Almighty goddesses, thank you so much for your blessings. And Adol, you too, of course. In my grief, I thought that digging her gravesite was the only way I'd ever come to terms with what happened. But I never truly believed I'd actually be able to come to terms with it. And now I don't have to, thanks to you. If you haven't done so already, you really should go and tell Maria's mother the good news too. I'll be here praying for your victory and safe return, and Maria's as well. I believe you have the strength to end this. Fight the good fight, Adol Kristen. I will. Wasn't there another guy around here? Here lies Marl the kind and gentle. Keith of just and righteous heart? Is this the Keith, or is this a different Keith? Tittles. How could we forget Tittles? Shyster, the honest, I get it. Dana the displaced, and Wizzo, the favored customer. That's me now. I think that is everybody on this side, at least. So let's head back to Lloyd and Gordo's house. Who will win, demons or humans? It's the battle of the century, and we're all unwilling contenders. Issa's descent back to the surface was like the curtain rising on the final act. There's little I can do to assist you, Adol, but I do wish you much luck, and I pray for your safety. Well, I'm glad everybody's on our side, you know, against the demons. Like there was really that big of a debate for them. I don't think I went in here. Blitz, Polly, and Tanya's home? No, we did. We talked to Blitz. He was the smart one, the only smart one. This is simply unbelievable. It's simply absurd. East returning to the surface? What is this world coming to? I think I talked to you already. Anything on the bulletin? Adol the Red saves the day. Missing villagers returning home. My heart's still pounding. See how strange the sky looks? It's because East has passed through the clouds, looking over the cliff edge, with the world below getting closer and closer. It was genuinely frightening. So they actually watched it. I'm not scared of anything. And when I look at you, I somehow get the feeling that everything's going to be just fine. I'm not sure if that's love or bad things happening with the little icons above their head while they're talking. Yeah, we'll head here first. What is this? This is Karen and Maria's home. I should probably go talk to Karen. Really? She's safe? Almighty goddesses, thank you so much for keeping her from harm. And thank you, Adol, for informing me of her safety. I believe you are a messenger of the goddesses, under their divine protection. That's it? I was expecting a little bit more. I know I'm not going to get items out of this, but I was still expecting a little bit more than, hooray! Okay, bye. Do you have anything to say, Zalem? Welcome. I sell only the finest here. Well, that excludes you then, doesn't it? I mean, what? Don't be shy. Feel free to look, touch, and even try on for size. She's giving me the eye, too. Let's talk to her. No matter what you're faced with, this equipment will see you through it. My inventory contains the best equipment known to man, save for Claria items anyway. That's it? Look at swords? Oh, but how could I justify such a transaction when you seem to have a better sword than anything I sell? So nothing new for having... I'd rather appreciate having my wares examined. Right. Nothing new compared to when we had the battle equipment, at least. Thank you. Please come again. Yeah, there's really no reason for me to. No official reason. Take a look. You can see the surface world really clearly from here. After so many years in the sky, East returning to the ground. Still hard to wrap my head around. Even though I can see it with my own eyes, I keep thinking it's a dream. Anything else? Nope, looks like that is the way out. Looks like that is everybody in Ramia Village. So let's head back to the Runaways hideout just to confirm that there is nobody here. I don't believe there is, but maybe somebody went back. They're like, this is a cool place to hang out. No, not at all. Goddess's Palace it is. And this means I do have to do a little bit of work, don't I? But we can head all the way back. No, we don't get a free heal from the goddesses anymore? Damn you goddesses, I want a free heal here. I don't want to go all the way back. But we can head back out here and we can see the land. Right? It wasn't that close before, I don't think. But apparently, I'm gonna need to do some work in order to get back where I was, because I probably wasn't supposed to do things that way. But before I do, I wanted to go over mascots a little bit, because this is what I'm going to be doing off screen. After the fact, as bonus videos, I'll be doing all the mascots. So let's talk about the mascots that I have, as like Brody freaking hangs himself in the corner of the screen. Let's start with the Fina and Reina ones. So I have the priestesses, I have the China dresses, and I have Rado's Annex Rhea. Then I have Brody, Bots, Legs, Zalem, and I think that's it. I also have the Rue. These I got from gifting people, right? Because these guys actually gave me something interesting. The Rue, I think I just got when I got the altar magic. Lilia we got from gifting her a few times because, well, I wanted to do it early. Although I will say you can do it now. There's nobody that's locked out of you from gifting throughout the end of the game, so that's why I was waiting to do it now. I have Theo and Nash, who both gave me stuff. Then we have the monsters. We have the Warazor, Nometh, Knox, Carly, Skolin, Ashvale, Balkar, Chowrant, Valkyria, and a health charm. Oh, and Fortune Teller Sarah. We started with that one. Hello, Menea's Nurse. Oh, and a Troubadour Rhea and Plainclothes Fina. Oh, and Dogi. You guys remember Dogi from the last game? Also, Dark Fact. I Heart Zalem, which is a... I mean, let's face it. It's the back of Zalem, but it's really just kind of showing off her butt there, isn't it? Her butt and legs. Then we also got a Duckling and a tasty Rodentia. So that's what I have. I have a lot of gifts to give. I have a lot of monsters to kill. You might have noticed that the monsters that I have... Oh, we're gonna turn the mascot off for now. It is very distracting for me. You might have noticed that the monsters that I have are the ones that are fully done in terms of the bestiary. So anytime that there's question marks, then I'm not going to have the mascot. So the one that I have is that Warazor and the Nometh, but I don't have the Zolgel or the Riplet or any of these. I need to go kill a lot more of these guys. But I do have the Knox and the Carly. Don't have the Orichalcus yet. Felt like that was getting pretty close there. But I have some work to do. I have to do all of this and, well, yeah, the Balkar, and then I killed a whole bunch of them in the Ashvale. So I have to go kill all of these guys until I can get all of the mascots for them. I'll be taking care of that in bonus videos. For the time being, I'll probably just go heal, warp back here, head back to the end of the game, and then... Well, actually, I don't need to warp back here. I can do it from Ramia Village, but I still need to be a Rue. But either way, we're going to go back to the end of the game. I'll do the end of the game, and then I'll be back to take care of all of this. I will point out, though, that I'm not going to be able to get a complete bestiary with one playthrough of the game. I feel like this is a bug in the Chronicles versions of the game because... they don't let you look at the final boss, because, well, there's that. They don't let you look at the stats for this last entry until you go and show off the next game. But when you go into the next game, it clears out everything else. You get this and then nothing else. So I'll show it off that way. I'm told that's how it works. But in order to actually get the complete bestiary, you need to do it twice. You need to go through the game, and then the second time through, go and complete the bestiary like this. That's not something that I'm planning on doing. I'll just show off this last bit here because, like I said, it feels like a bug. But that is what we are going to do moving forward. With that said, that is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play East 2. I've been Baller Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by the quite talkative, kind of, level 52 swordsman, Adol Kristen. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.